Hello Capricorn, and thank you so much for joining me for the November of 2021 Taroscope with Animal Totem. I'm Vickieverlie, the Rock and Roll Prophetess. I have over 30 years of professional experience in the metaphysical field, and I write books and design decks and do a bunch of other stuff. Speaking of the decks, this is what we're going to use today. Two of my decks that I've designed, including the Rock and Roll Tarot deck for the main portion of the reading, and then followed up with the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle Animal Totem card for everyone. If you're a level 2 Patreon supporter, there's going to be 4 additional clarifying cards put out for our Patreon peeps. If you want to get in on that, you can find the link below. So here's what's going on. I realized, because what I've done, I've put out some pay-per-view. People want to know what the year ahead reading is like, which is very popular. I get a lot of orders, but new people are always wondering, well, what's it like? It's different, and it is kind of different. But if you wanted to just see what it's like, I put out a pay-per-view for all 12 signs for only $5 and some change. And it's in the same exact format as I do the year ahead in the personal reading. So if you want to kind of like see, well, is this something that I would want to get for myself? Then you can check that out. But then I realized in doing that when I do the cards here, I don't do them any way like I do at personal readings. I was the very first tarot reader on YouTube to do monthly readings, and I started laying them out in rows, and people have just followed along. If you notice, most tarot readers still do it that format that I did it. But in a personal reading, I don't do it anything like that. I do a Celtic cross, and then I do this something that I've never seen any other reader do, that I've been doing for decades, and I'm going to do it for you today. And what I do is I keep throwing cards till I find your significator, and then we look at the cards surrounding it, and that kind of says the situation that surrounds you. So I've never seen another reader do that. Let's see how long it takes for it to spread around YouTube. But remember, kids, you saw it here first, right? I don't even care anymore. But anyway, so let's do this. So this is for our Capricorn friends, Sun, Rising, Moon, or anybody with predominant Capricorn planetary placements in their chart. Capricorn, November 2021. Magician, Death, Ace of Pentacles. We're not reading them at all, but we're placing them all in upright. Excuse me, 10 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, Empress, 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, and final outcome is Knight of Swords. So we're going to stop here for now. This is the initial part of the reading. So the very first card out was the Magician. So this is talking about you being, and by the way, the eclipse season is starting, and we're going to have the first of the eclipse season is November 19th at 27 degrees of Taurus, and it's a lunar eclipse, so we're wanting to release. You have the Death card here. But first off, the Magician, it's all about keeping our power, having our power intact, and it's pointing up here to the 10 of Cups. So it's saying you are going to be the most happiness or the most joyful when you keep your power intact and when you go in the direction that you want to go. You carry the burden a lot for other people, Capricorn. You carry around this extra burden. You carry the load. That is the goat. They carry this load up the, up the mountainside. And it's time to release. You're going to be releasing this, and the Death card is showing us that. Great time, one of the most powerful times to release is during a full moon, and a full moon eclipse is uber powerful. So again, the 19th in the sign of Taurus, that's a nice trine to your earth sign energy. Other than that, lots of money stuff showing up. To the basis of the situation, we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new beginning in money. Look at it, just follows through with all these Pentacle cards. We've got the 3, the 6, and the 9 of Pentacles. Plus that 3, 6, 9. There's something magical about that. I'm not even sure. I can't remember what it is. But it's something, I think it was Tesla or somebody. If anybody knows, you can put it in the comments. But this is definitely like this big foundation. You've got this major foundation going on here. And it's something you've been putting a lot of work and effort, and you can see dividends, or you're going to finally see it start to pay off. You're going to be sitting pretty like the Empress over here. You're going to be in a state of very much abundance, especially when these two cards show together. This is just like you are doing fine. And the Magician, you're doing fine on your own. Is there time for love and family? Yes, absolutely. But it's not anything that you have to latch onto, or that you need in a needy way. I mean, I think that's probably true for Capricorns most of the time. You guys are just, business first, business before pleasure. But yeah, this is going to be very much a month of thriving and abundance. And then the final outcome is the Knight of Swords. So news coming with some air energy. Now, we're not having any big air things going on right now. So this is probably going to represent a person. And that would be an air sign person, an Aquarius, a Gemini, or Libra. And you can't help but notice, look how they're very much in line with this Ten of Cups. So they're running toward this. They're running toward whatever this is. If they're running toward you, now I'm hearing that old song from Bryan Adams, I'm gonna run to you. And when the feeling's right, I'm gonna run all night, I'm gonna run to you. I was out of key a little bit. Yeah, but so run to you. But if this is, you're looking for love and relationship, because it does seem a lot of money stuff showing up here. But if you're looking for love and relationship, then somebody's just very attracted to you and letting you know. If this is some kind of business thing that you're just happy and crazy about, happy, over the moon about, then they're running to be a part of it, or maybe to be an investor or something along those lines. Okay, so you would be either the King or the Queen of Pentacles, and I'm going to keep laying cards until you show out, and then we're going to see what is around you. I'm putting them all in the upright for now. There you are. King of Pentacles. I'm going to put one row below you. Okay, and you're here too. Yeah, you got this. There's somebody trying to make a comeback from the past in the Queen of Pentacles. Could be male or female. And again, there's no gender, so even if you're a female, this one is you. It does represent you. Let's pull these down a little so you can see better. Maybe. I think I went. There we go. Yeah, so you're surrounded by some people. Somebody is from the past for sure. And she came out in the reverse and I turned her around. But I do kind of pick up a little trepidation around this person, especially because below we have these sword cards here. So this is somebody from the past that there's been, he or she, because there's no gender. It could be either. There's some energy. There's some energy, some funky energy going on there. And we're just really not sure. Again, we're talking about news in the time of air. So, I mean, the time of air, that's going to be a long time. I guess in Sag we will have some sort of a Gemini moon. That's going to be later on that's going to be later on in December, though. But at any rate, this could be going back to the time of air, the time of Libra, even maybe in October that you heard about this. But there's going to be some changes. Somebody's coming back. They're moving back to town, or you're moving back to town. I feel like it's more like they're moving back to town. It's like, hey, or I'm going to be in town. I want to see you. And we don't know, from the looks of this, I'm not so sure that maybe that's the best idea. This says obstinance, but I saw obsession. I feel like somebody's obsessed with somebody. Maybe you were obsessed with them or they were obsessed with you. But I don't think that we can actually just be friends or just kind of keep it light. I feel like it's a very intense kind of energy. And the fire energy too. Right after we move into Sagittarius, we're having that eclipse there too. It's in Taurus, but it's right before we move into fire time energy. So it wouldn't be, it could be turbulent to say the least. With this, though, there's some other things going on where you're concerned about, two different things of money. And I feel like your ship is going to come in, and it's talking about that. I feel like there's going to be two streams of income coming to many of you. And that you probably are going to many times you might throw yourself into the work. That's a typical kind of Capricornian thing, if you guys can't see all the spread. Yeah, so this is how I do a spread when I do you an actual reading. I don't lay out rows of cards. I do a count across, and then I find you in there, and I see what's surrounding you. So I did want to kind of give you that. You guys can let me know if you want to keep this or go back to the old way. You can let me know in the comments. All right, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle up now and get your animal totem. Again, I do have the pay-per-view of the year ahead, but the real year ahead is always the most popular reading. I've been doing a ton of them. Many of you order every year, and I'm so appreciative of it. It covers the whole year. It covers the astrology. It covers the cards. A whole bunch of stuff. Oh, and by the way, in the pay-per-view one, I threw in a couple extra things. I threw in some lots of love, and the other lots that I have, so it's kind of fun. But back to this. Let's get our animal totem for our Capricorn friends for the month of November for Capricorn. The rabbit. Rabbit is big time, sexual. So that's what I felt like. That this obsession. And, oh, isn't that, I just said that obsession. And then I was thinking of that movie popped into my head with the crazy lady, Glenn Close. And then she cooks the rabbit. And, oh, God, I hope it's nothing like that. But I feel like there's like this sexual stuff here that's kind of hard to... that's the thing. It's, it's doomed, but there's this, there's always those people. It's just like something about them you just can't resist kind of thing. All right, sensitive, artistic, clever, nimble, outsmarting adversaries by staying one step ahead, taking colossal leaps and sprinting into the future, heightened libido and procreation. Yeah, but rabbit is also like taking big leaps and stuff like that. I mean, your finances look very nice, Capricorn. And some of you, it could be like, you can't relax until your money's right. I get like that. I'm a Capricorn too. Well, I can't relax until I get these readings done, or until I get my bills paid, or until I do this and that other thing. And so then you get that done, and you're sitting in the sweet spot, and it's just like, oh yeah, maybe I do. Then you can turn your attention. Like I said earlier, it's like business before pleasure. I feel like that's a Capricorn motto. But once the pleasure's on, it's on, baby. Choose wisely, because there's also this King of Cups over here for those of you who are looking for love. And this King of Cups has like the soulmate and the sun card by him. So the King of Cups, the water sign person, might be the better choice. The fire sign person also might not even be a fire sign. That could just be showing out that way as to signify that there's this crazy passion stuff going on there. Okay. All right, everybody, so thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe. I want to thank everybody who does that regularly because that helps that YouTube algorithm. Let people know that you do enjoy my videos. Tell me if you like the new... This is the old way. This is the way I've always done it. Or you want me to go back to the old way of the rose. Let me know in the comments what you guys like. Remember that you are love and beauty incarnate. Have the best month ever, the eclipse. Oh, if you're going to start your holiday shopping, why not consider supporting independent creators like me? I have these beautiful journals and other things. And not only for me, myself, but for other independent creators. People are worried about the cargo ships that are in the ocean. Well, there's plenty of people right here in the U.S., small business owners and independent creators that would appreciate your business and, and can get a beautiful handmade, crafted thing with beautiful art or different things. So consider that. If you're thinking about it. Okay, Patreon peeps, we're going to clarify with 4 cards surrounding you from the Hobbit Tarot. If you're interested in that, you can find out the links below. Have the best month ever. Powerful eclipse season. Hold on to your britches. Okay, everybody, we'll see you again soon. Bye.